Hey, Danielle. So what if there was a way to reset your brain, a fresh start for those living with addiction or mental illness? There's a natural medicine already decriminalized in Colorado that lawmakers want the state to research and see if it can do that.
So it's called ibogaine, and the governor's office says it's shown promise helping people work through trauma and substance abuse issues, but there are concerns connected to it, including cardiac arrest.
So tonight, Denver 7's Colette Bordelon has a 360 look at a new bipartisan bill looking to create 5 pilot program sites for the medicine. She's speaking with those who have experienced it, along with those who want the state to proceed with caution.
The power of a plant.
Just really looks like dust, like wood chips.
A catalyst for change.
It can just reset the brain.
It is an incredibly powerful medicine.
Meant for those who need it most.
I was certainly interested in no longer being a heroin addict.
We're treating people with opioid addiction. We're treating people with PTSD.
It's a natural medicine being considered under the Gold Dome.
Is it currently legal here?
Well, yes and no.
But it comes with questions.
We definitely need more research to understand how to keep people alive.
There is a cardiac risk related to ibogaine.
This is a 360 look at ibogaine and its future in Colorado.
I'm Bree Bendixson. I'm a therapist.
Spend an hour with Bree Bendixson, and it's no wonder she talks with people for a living.
I love the process of supporting people through their growth.
Over the years, she's learned ways to take care of herself while still giving her all to others, but it hasn't always been easy.
I'd go home and I'd start having a drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks over time.
She decided it was time for a change.
I found first, I think probably ibogaine, it's a bit more publicized, and then found that it is derived from the iboga plant.
Iboga is the root of a shrub in Africa, which has a powerful psychoactive effect.
I'm finding myself getting emotional, and I don't usually get emotional talking about it, but it was so healing in a way that I was not anticipating. Here's all the trauma, and let's look at it, and here's how it's impacted you. Alcohol is just like a side effect of that.
How did it change how you show up every day?
Well, I don't drink alcohol since then.
From iboga, a chemical compound called ibogaine can be extracted.
The way I've heard people say it is it resets your brain.
Right.
That can't be what's actually happening, right?
Neuropharmacologically, using a term like reset is not that far off.
There's no ibogaine on the table in front of Kevin Franciotti and I, who works with people navigating addiction. It's something he deeply understands after becoming addicted to opiates years ago. His first ibogaine treatment was in 2011.
Would you say that ibogaine led you to where you are right now?
Without question.
Ibogaine is one of the compounds covered in Colorado's Natural Medicine Health Act, which voters approved in 2022, meaning it's decriminalized in the state for things like personal use. But it's not one of the medicines that can be gifted.
The regulated system that we have here for natural medicine in Colorado, in my opinion, is designed for something like ibogaine.
This isn't really a Democrat or Republican issue.
This is Minority Leader Jarvis Caldwell, a veteran who's behind House Bill 1325, which wants to establish an ibogaine research pilot program examining the effectiveness of the substance when it comes to treating mental health and substance use disorders.
States can pass bills like we're looking to pass with 1325 and say that, you know what, this is decriminalized here in the state. We understand it's still illegal federally. However, you're going to give us the right to try it.
Did you ever think you would see this day in Colorado where a Republican is behind this bill?
I did actually. When I think about our veterans, when I think about who this can help and who's suffering the most in our society. It's not a partisan issue.
Joshua Capel is a lawyer who helped draft the Natural Medicine Health Act and supports this new bill, hoping it one day creates safety standards around ibogaine.
It allows us to move forward today.
But even those like Bendixson who believe in the power of the medicine have concerns.
Ibogaine carries a significantly higher level of cardiac risk than iboga.
She told us about another iboga retreat she attended for a deeper level of personal growth, this time at a different facility.
Unfortunately, someone passed away at the retreat that I was at.
But she wants to believe Colorado could get it right.
I hope that we can get the research off the ground.
A powerful plant.
Am I in support of the bill? I hope so.
In a state that's no stranger to trying something new. With photojournalist David Tay, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.